it wasn't really like that. Rooney was very technically gifted. Yes, he had that fighting spirit, like in this clip, for example, where young Rooney just absolutely clips Ronaldo. No fear, no nothing. He just goes for his legs. He's going to stop him by any means necessary. You know, something that a lot of our young players like. And just these moments Rooney was able to produce, just the pure technical brilliance of the man. Reacting to Wayne Rooney. You know, and for me, a football fan who's been a massive fan of Wayne Rooney since the very start, it is insane that I've made so many reactions, but I am yet to make a video in Wayne Rooney. And this goal right here is my favorite football goal of all time, and that's why it's so crazy for me to not have made a video on this yet. Probably the goal that made me a United fan. You know, a derby at the height of the Manchester rivalry against Man City. You know, Pellegrini against Sir Alex. Just the way that City was, the eruption of Man City. United saying we're still here, and then Rooney pulls something off like that in the derby game. It's just one of the greatest Premier League moments ever. And something people don't talk about enough with Wayne Rooney, his technical ability and just the way he was able to progress in his careers into those different roles. His technical ability, just a lot of people think of Rooney of this as this brute, bold guy that was just able to power his way through defenders, and it wasn't really like that. Rooney was very technically gifted. Yes, he had that fighting spirit, like in this clip, for example, where young Rooney just absolutely clips Ronaldo. No fear, no nothing. He just goes for his legs. He's going to stop him by any means necessary. You know, something that a lot of our young players like. Rashford, Anthony, Sancho, most of our young players like that fighting spirit, that fighting mentality. But that's a conversation for another day. You just a player of Wayne Rooney's caliber. Yes, he had that side of him, but then he also had the ability to pull off a spinning header like this. Like, what? For the ball to go top bins as well. Ah, what a great touch here against Arsenal. Turns around. Bro, Rooney was so technically, still to me, the greatest English football player of all time. A player who, as you know, when he was younger, was able to play on the wing with Ronaldo and Tevez and create one of the most feared attacking trios of all time. Look at this ping. This is Rooney way past his prime. This is one of the most beautiful passes you'll ever see. First, the way he fights, he runs back and fights back to get the ball back. Then he just puts his head up, and then just perfect ping. Perfect. The ball just glides to the striker's head. What a fantastic pass. But yes, as I was saying, someone who was able to play as a winger with Tevez and Ronaldo. He was then, when Ronaldo left, he was then tasked with being the main man and played as a number 9 and became the top scorer in the Premier League. Van Persie comes to the team and he's also taken a step back, and he does that very well, playing as a number 10 and helps the team to win another title. And then when he's coming off his prime, playing more as a midfielder, as an 8, as a box-to-box man, as a number 10, and he also does that very, very well. It's just Rooney, he has to be the best English football player of all time. Just the consistency, the versatility, the heights he was able to reach. And again at Inter Miami, was it Chicago? I don't know. In the MLS, he was still able to pull off things like this. No, I think that's not Inter Miami. That's Chicago. Chicago's something. And he just wins 2 tackles in a row. Goes for that one, then the second one, bang, wins it again. Let's just imagine if Rashford had that type of mentality. He would be unstoppable. Imagine if Anthony had that type of mentality. It's like these guys. And just these moments Rooney was able to produce, just the pure technical brilliance of the man. Hit against prime Barcelona. 1-2 with Giggs. Puts the ball behind Victor Valdez. Against prime Barcelona in the Champions League. That's what happens when you spend too much time in the training ground with Ronaldo. But yeah, I had to make a video on Rooney, one of my favorite football players of all time. If I had to make an 11 of my favorite football players ever, Rooney would be one of the first names on that team sheet. In the MLS, way past his prime, he was still able to pull off things like this. This guy was really something else, man. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching it to the end. You're much appreciated. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all those things to please help me grow this channel, and I'll see you guys soon.